Hey Vicky, how you going? Hi Tanya. Oh yeah, you can have a gold sticker. I thought I was really organised, and then I forgot that I'd hadn't turned the volume down. I'm just moving my
Carol.
light. Hi Carol, welcome. How are you? It is cold actually, Vicky, isn't it? I've just turned the heater on. I just need to put some.
Either your desk is your mat's crooked.
Oh, James. My camera, I think it is, because this is.
Yep.
Okay, I've just got to straighten everything up because
Mr.
Jim's
OCD.
having connuptions here because everything's crooked.
You'll go the other way though. Yep. Almost there. Oh, back.
That'll do. That'll do.
Yep.
Hi Denny, how you going? So you're in the UK, Carol. So what time are you over there? Hey Kerry, how you going? Okay, that's not too bad, 10 o'clock in the morning. Well, I'm glad you could join us. I'm just putting cream on my hands because they're so dry. Hey Rhonda, how you going? And Monica, favourite 4 a.m. gathering. And Jan, how you going? He is very particular, Jan. He's a little bit OCD. And Marlene, how you going? Good to see you all here and back to our Friday nights. So, I'm working in about a 12-inch space of desk. I've got mess everywhere. Yes, Carol, we go every Friday. We go at this time. It's my pleasure, Carol. Denny, the workshop. So we had the workshop on Saturday, and the ladies created beautiful journals, but we were too busy having so much fun I forgot to get photos of them with their journals. So they were all keen to, I mean, they finished the journal, it's just all the decorating part that they had to complete. They started the decoration in the workshop, and we had some mini workshops within the workshop, and yeah, it all went really well. Had a beautiful day. We were able to sit out on the deck and have some lunch, which was really nice as well. Jenny, why are you crying? Why are you sad, Danny?
No photos.
No photos, yeah. Well, I did some while, I managed to take some while they were working, and the beautiful mess that they were creating, but just not the actual finished journals. So I have had fairly shitty day, actually. Excuse my language. But been feeling overwhelmed with everything, and then to top it off this morning I spilt a whole tray of coffee dyeing solution everywhere except on the paper where it was supposed to go. And then all the envelopes that I was dyeing, they all stuck to the tablecloth and tore, and so it's been one of those days. Hi Yvonne, how you going? Yeah, them's the breaks, Danny. Anyway, we're here now and we're going to have some fun. And I just didn't even know, just because my day was not going the way I wanted it to. I had no idea what I was going to do tonight. And then the lovely Vicky rang me and we had a chat, and now I'm all inspired. So thank you, Vicky, for your inspiration.
Yeah.
Did I throw the papers on the floor too?
Put the coffee solution.
Yeah, should have done. Yeah, should have done, Danny. But yeah, I was not happy. Not happy at all.
Jam.
Yes, yay for Vicky. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing tonight is creating some postcards. So I'm using, to start with, my favourite stamp. If I can find, I have got an absolute mess. Just going to find the packet. Which I can't, where is it? Oh, here it is here. Anyway, this is what it looks like. Well, it looks like that stamped, but it's a darkroom door frame stamp. So it would have to be one of my most favorite stamps. So it's so versatile. So I've decided I'm going to make some postcards. And when I was struggling to think about what I was going to be doing tonight, Vicky and I just got talking, and I was going to do watercolors. So I'm going to bring some watercolors into it as well. And I'm going to use a few different stamp sets, and we're just going to see what happens. I have made one that I played around with after talking to Vicky, and she sort of suggested, which is something that I don't use very often, using some serviettes or napkins for the ladies that are overseas. I think they call them napkins. And I said, but then I've got to get all my Mod Podge out and brushes, and I was like, oh, I don't think I could handle that. And Vicky said, just use a glue stick, which I have never done, and it works amazingly. Look at this. So this is the back of this postcard that I've done. So this is a beautiful serviette or napkin, and I've just put some book page underneath, left a little bit of the cardstock showing, and then just used my glue stick and put the serviette on top. I have sewn around and inked around it. You don't have to do that, but I will do that with all of these, but I probably won't sew them on the live tonight. So Darkroom Door have the best stamps, and the images are always so crisp and clean. Absolutely love them. So, and they're an Australian company as well, so we love supporting our Australian businesses. So yes, this is one that I've made. So I've used this postcard stamp, so that one there, and this is another Darkroom Door stamp, which is
Vicky says sell 'em.
Sue's, yeah. So any of these stamps I'm showing you now, they are available in my shop. Some there's very limited supply, but I have got I've got several orders that are coming, and I was hoping that a couple would be here today, but no such luck. But this is another Darkroom Door stamp, and it's Wildflowers Volume 2. Now I know a few of you ladies already have this, and this is what I've used on here, and I've just stamped them. So it's this one, which is upside down. I've just stamped them using different distress inks, and then I've just fussy cut them out and just done a little layer. And this Postal Telegraph is where is that? Here. So I've just cut this one in half. It's this one, and it's correspondence. It's Tim Holt Stampers Anonymous stamp. So really, really versatile as well. If you don't have a postcard stamp, as I said, you can buy it in my shop, but you can also get these, which is absolutely beautiful. I cannot find for the life of me my set. I know I have this set, but I've searched for about an hour and I can't find it at the moment. But these are great too, so you can just stamp all your different fonts and then create your own postcards. So, hi Eleanor, how you going? Eleanor, if you just go to, so Google YouTube and then go in through there, you'll be able to search my channel, Paper Inspirations, and then you should be able to see it that way. You'll have to use it, Danny. You'll be getting some more, Rhonda. Yeah, I love Darker Endure. I have for years. I've got a whole heap of some of their older ones. But they're just so versatile. And as I said, they stamp so crisp and clean. So yeah, this is a cute little one that I just had a bit of a play around with. So I thought I might make a few more. I did start another one. I'm just using a cardstock that I got from Target, just an A5, because this A5 size is good for postcards. So basically just cut it in half and then trim it down to the size you want. And it's a 216 GSM. The Target brand don't have this anymore. There is, I think it's Hunter Craft or something, and they have white or craft. So it's a really nice weight. So that's what I'm using tonight. Okay, so I'm going to use a few different stamp sets. As I said, I've got a huge mess. I don't even know where I'm going to put everything. So this one, love this serviette. So Frida cat serviette. So that's what it looks like in full. I don't know. I'm playing around and trying to get out of my comfort zone and do something a little bit different. So I'm not normally into really bright colours. I love bright colours, but it's not normally what I work with. But I'm going to have a play around, and of course I still have to add ink. But I just thought we will do that. Hi Sandy, how you going? Yeah, it's great, Yvonne, isn't it? I'm kicking myself because when they were obviously going out of it and I didn't realise, and they were selling it I think for $2 for the whole pad, and I don't know whether it says how many sheets it's got. 50 sheets, you know, for $2. I should have gone back and got more, but anyway, that's okay. Hi Lynette, how you going? Yeah, I'm not too bad, Sandy. I've had a bit of a crappy day. Just everything I've touched has just gone wrong. So
I'm staying away from her.
yeah, Jim just backs out of the room when I walk into the room because he's just has both eyes on me just to make sure I don't gang up on him. I'm like, don't. What are you looking at me for? So it's just been one of those days. So I'm just not sure what I'm going to do with the Frida kitty. But it's prepared, so I'm just going to maybe prepare a few and see how we go. This is another one that I started doing, and I quite like how it's coming out. It's really subtle, very my colours, and I've used some of the watercolours that I have in the shop. So I've got quite a few of these beautiful Prima palettes. So I think they're 45 for a palette, but you get 12 half pans in a palette, and they are amazing to work with. They're beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Hi Amanda, how you going? Glad you could join us. Yeah, so that's what I've used there. I've used Apple Blossom here. I just wanted something a little bit subtle. So, and it's just on that same cardstock. So, I mean, obviously you could do it on, stamp it onto watercolor paper and it would react differently again. But, and this isn't finished. Like, I've cut it really crooked there. So, I'm just trying to think what I'm going to do with this one. I did print out, I just did this on a Word document on my computer, just some quotes. So I just thought I might add some quotes to them. So these can be used in your journals or even just send them to a friend, whatever you like to do. So I'm just, this one here is this stamp. Oh, gee, I have such a mess here. I'll just put it here so you can see. So this is the center of that. And this one is one of the new stamps that I got in last week. Stamperia, I never know how to say it. So that's that one, Nature is Art stamp. Oh my goodness. Let me just put a few things away. The watercolors are amazing, Rhonda. Anyway, you email me and I can just add to your label if you like. That's not a problem. And I've been trying, I try not to keep everything that I get into stock, but the watercolors, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the pans I've kept because I'm like, oh, I like that one. Oh, I like that one. Stamperia. Is that how you say it? Stamperia. Okay. So, I'm not even 100% sure what I was thinking with this one, but I quite liked this serviette to go on the back. Or Stamperia. I'll have to keep that in my head now so that I say it properly. Stamperia. So all you ladies are probably well versed in serviettes and pulling apart the layers. So I just use a bit of double-sided tape, and I'm going to use some of the backing sheets, I think, tonight. Maybe. So this one's a little cocktail serviette, cocktail napkin, which is really pretty as well. This one here is actually a tissue. So it had 3 layers I had to take off, and it's really pretty. So the only thing I've got to think of is when I cut this out, am I going to get the flowers and that on there? Probably not going to get, if I glue it there. Right, I'm just going to glue this on the back and then I'm going to cut it out and see what happens. If I can find my glue. Such a mess. So what's everyone doing tonight? I'm just going to plop this down and hope for the best. so much less mess using a glue stick.
Takes all the fun out of it.
Oh, no, not with Mod Podge. Tidying your desk. I think that's what I might be doing tomorrow, Kerry, is it was tidy. I tidied it. It was beautiful after the workshop, and then I've haven't really gotten to sit at the desk too much this week, but then I've sat down here. I have done a couple of nights, haven't I, babe?
Yeah.
Then I sat down here and I don't know, just had one of those days where I just haven't been able to concentrate on any one thing, and then everything just went wrong. So I think tomorrow I might have to have a tidy up before I start, and I might be able to think a bit clearer. Oh, that sounds nice, Carol. Doing some gardening. What time do you start work, Tanya? Okay. Just going to wait until that glue dries, because I think I'm going to cut that into, I'm going to cut this into a rectangle, because I like how the watercolor is, because if I fussy cut it, I'm going to lose how that's all just randomly painted on there. Does that make sense? So I think that's quite cute. So that's another one almost ready. Hi Kerry, how you going? Did you get your parcel? Oh, 9:30. It'll be the last thing I'd be wanting to do is go to work at 9:30 at night. So I need to find my black ink now. So I'm just going to stamp a couple of these down. And I'm going to try, not yet, you should have it I think, Kerry. Goodness me, I don't know. It's so hard, isn't it? I'm waiting on, I ordered some Stampers Anonymous stamps about, probably going close on 4 months now. 3 weeks, 4 months, sorry, 1 month, 3 weeks, just over 3 weeks ago. And it's still sitting in America. They sent it by US parcel post. And it's still sitting in America. I'm so annoyed. It's amazing though, some postage can take no time, and then others just takes forever. Yeah, that's the only beauty, I guess, of doing night shift, isn't it, Tanya, that the days to sleep during winter are nice. It's not too hot. It's got me on the big screen now, Eleanor, hey? Oh, postage, I tell you. Carol, I do send to the UK. I can tell you that it's pretty expensive, but what I normally tell my ladies that buy internationally, that put whatever you want in your cart, and when you get to the end of it, obviously you can just leave your cart and not, you know, delete everything out if the postage is too high. I always do refund any postage overages though, so I don't ever keep extra postage money because it's not my money. So just keep that in mind as well. Oh, Amanda, you run out of glue. That's terrible. I'd be devastated. Oh, you must have heaps then, Rhonda. Well, that's not straight. Doing well. Yeah, I guess that's one way of looking at it, Carol. It's, you know, it's the same as, I guess I'm the same. If I want something from the US or the UK that we can't get here, I'm prepared to pay postage. So I just like to tell everybody though that I do, you know, if you pay whatever postage and it only costs me, you know, $5 or $10 under that, I will refund that. That's a bit better. Making an altered book with a hardcover, Kerry. Oh, wow, doing really well. I'd cut that in right into the stamp then. So this one's got a narrow border. A really narrow border. It sounds nice. Guess what I did today? One thing productive that I did do today is I filmed another video for the 12-inch paper series. So that's a bonus, I guess. Just found this in my drawer too. I have no idea where I got this from. I think this is looks like Tim Holtz, doesn't it? Found all this in one of my drawers today, so I might utilize some of that, I think. So, oh wow, this is really nice.
That's it. Oh, it's delayed, I think.
Yours is stopped, so that's way back.
Mm.
Jim's behind the 8 ball here.
Probably. Is this going to get sucked?
So,
Hey, there you are.
let's have a look. I'm going to put half of that butterfly in there.
You're going to fussy cut that butterfly.
No, I'm not going to fussy cut it. I'm sorry, I've just missed a couple of questions. Corner around the edges of the postcard, Rhonda. Yeah, I was thinking that. I might do that on some. We'll see how we go. From Kerry, at which craft do you do? Is that what you're saying, Vicky? More than likely. But I know that I've had it for a while because I forgot that I had it. And I found it this afternoon. So. Oh, Monica, you're not rude. That's all. It's all right. Monica's saying hello to James.
Hi.
Hi, Karina. How you going? Yeah, more than likely, Kerry. I would say it's probably from her. I'm just looking for some book page. I'm going to use, try and use up some of this huge dictionary that I've got. Yeah, lockdown, it's just an absolute nightmare, isn't it? Well, we aren't at the moment, but I know Vicky is, but where we are, we aren't in lockdown yet, but it could well be coming. At least you can work from home, I guess, isn't it? That's the only thing that's stressing me out a little bit, is that I've gone and started working for myself. And looks like we could go into lockdown. Anyway, we'll worry. I'm not going to worry about that tonight.
That's when all the products would go up, won't it?
Oh, yeah, funny. No, I'll keep my prices the same. Lucky Jim isn't running the business, hey? Yeah, Carol, we've been doing really well, but we've had a lot of cases in New South Wales and Victoria. Victoria have gone into their 6th lockdown just recently. Southeast Queensland are in lockdown. We aren't classed as Southeast Queensland in Toowoomba here, yet down the bottom of the range is. So it's just really, really weird.
The virus can't go uphill.
Yeah, can't travel uphill. So I think we're safe. So as I said, ladies, I'm going to be sewing around these. So some of these aren't going right to the edge, but that doesn't matter because I will catch that when I sew that. I'm just going to, where's that other one that I did? My week hasn't been too bad, Karina. Thank you for asking. I've had a pretty ordinary day today. Everything that I've touched just went wrong. Touch. Yeah, I have the Midas touch today. So other than that, yeah, it hasn't been too bad actually. Katie and I didn't go to Zumba this week because I've hurt my foot. Don't know what I've done. I'm just worried about, I don't want to push it too much and end up back in a boot again. So I decided to not go this Wednesday night, which I'm glad I did because it's been really worrying me. Yeah, one of those days. I was talking to Vicky this afternoon too, and she's had one of those days. So I don't know, it must be the weather or something. Well, that one See what I mean? I kept cutting, and instead of taking the scissors away, and I've cut the corner off the postcard now. There we go, fixed it. The moon, is it full moon? Might be full moon. Maybe that's what's going on. I'm going to roughly cut this. Cut this fellow in half. And I'm going to use the other half of the butterfly for the other one. Almost lost your eyesight, Monica, from the vaccination. That's no good. The weather, the hubby, lockdown, take your pick for the bad day. Yep. We'll blame the husbands.
What?
Let's blame the husbands. Vicky?
That's not fair.
Oh, that's no good, Monica. That's terrible. Which vaccination did you have, Monica? It's my little friendly gecko in the background then, if you heard him. Oh wow, this is really nice, this paper. It is from Kmart, Rhonda, and I love it. That's what I use all the time now. I don't know if Amanda, did you want to come and get some glue? I've got glue sticks. I just, every time I go to Kmart, I grab another packet. So, I mean, once you start using them, though, you go through them pretty quickly. But like Amanda, I couldn't imagine running out of glue. I'd be lost. So, that's my supply of glue. Why, are they dangerous, or do they bite, Yvonne? I haven't seen him. I don't know where he is, actually. But he's in the corner of my craft room and I hear him every night. The smaller ones I like because you can take them. They're easy to, if you're crafting or you're journaling away somewhere and they don't take up much room. But I haven't found that any difference in how they adhere. I think they both work really well. Oh, well, I don't know where. Do they stay in the ceiling? Can geckos stay in
aircon units?
Well, there's no aircon unit there. Where is he?
There, up on the roof.
So he's outside?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think it is.
Because Yvonne said they're annoying. And they have
Yes.
poo and eggs
Yep.
everywhere. We don't want that. Oh. We could go for a drive on Sunday and out to, is it Jandowie or Jandarian, Amanda? And drop some glue off. I won't promise anything. No, we could just drop it on your doorstep. Oh, it's funny, isn't it, Jenny? I've never had a problem with the glue from Kmart with them being hard or hard to use. When you first open them, they're a little bit hard, but once you get past that, I find them really good. Well, don't you take your gecko wherever you go, Vicky? Yeah, Kmart's got everything, Carol. Yes, we changed conversation pretty quickly, don't we? That's funny. Okay, so I'm just prepping a few and then I might decorate some. And your invisible friends. Yeah, well, it's not a bad thing. Hey, you've got a friend here. A K-hub. So what's a K-hub, Kerry? I think they have actually changed. So Kerry Green, they have changed the packaging. I think last time I was in there, I didn't actually grab any because I didn't have time to stop and have a look, and it was a different colour. So I thought they may have a different type. So maybe they have changed the packaging or the type of glue. So I'll have to get one of the ones that are there now and see what they're like. So these can be used as little journaling cards in your journals. You can write on there if you want to. How cute would it be just to even send this as a little hello to a friend or something in the mail? It'd be really nice. Oh, it's blue glue. Is it all right, Kerry? Have you used that one? Dries clear. And you don't have any problem with it not sticking or anything? look under this pile of mess here for something. I'm going to do something with that one as well. Oh, this is ridiculous. This is what I was looking for. Oh, look at this mess. It's all going to fall off the edge of the table. I just got the dirtiest look from Jim then.
Connuptions.
Which stamp's that, Yvonne? Excuse me. This one. Yeah, I just this lots of labels. I just can't keep up with it. I had a heap in stock that I just restocked the other week, and I've sold out again now. But as I said, I've got more coming. So if anyone is looking for them, hopefully they won't be darkroom door. They're not too bad actually with their delivery times. So I'm just going to stamp a label. So this is just the edge of the dictionary paper. I love how it's all aged, so I'm going to utilize that. And I think I'm going to I don't know what I'm doing. Oh wow. Can't find the normal blue that I use, so I'm going to use this one. Yeah, you'll love it, Kerry, when you get it. Just use this all the time. See how clear, look how clear that just stamps. It's perfect. Actually cleaned that. Someone said to me the other day, life's too short to clean your stamps, but I just did it. Yeah, I think darkroom door stamps and the Stampers Anonymous Tim Holt stamps are some of my favourites, most definitely. Actually, this is getting out of control. Move my sewing machine out of the way because I'm not going to be sewing them tonight. I just can't even think I've got so much mess here. I'm just lazy, Kerry. That's my problem. I don't practice what I preach. I always tell everybody clean your stamps, but I just don't practice what I preach. So I'm just putting a few things away because I can't even think. I've got so much mess around me. I'm going to put my stamps that I'm using over here. Okay, now I'm feeling better already. See how many we can make tonight. Just want to stamp something in that. So this is, I'm going to use this one, Correspondence, and they've all just fallen off the back of the thing in here. So what will I use? It's too big. I'll just do that one, I think, instead of fiddling and diddling around. Hey Karen, I sell this one in my shop. I will pin my shop to the top of the page. Just let me have a look, it won't be a second. Oh, yeah, doing really well today. Copy. So that's the link to my shop. I do have those. The stamps that I'm using tonight are all in my shop, available in my shop. I've just pinned that to the top of the page there, top of the chat. Don't forget our little Facebook group as well, Be Inspired Paper Inspirations. If you're interested in joining, we've had some really lovely interaction happening in there. I've started up a random act of kindness list as well, if anybody wants to be added to that list. If you do, just pop it on the post for the when I suggested that we started. Just pop your details there, and then I will update the list. Oh, thanks, Tanya. yeah, if you so inclined, if you'd like to press the like button, the thumbs up button, that would be really great. It just gets my channel out there a little bit more, and we can get more people interacting in the lives. My videos are then suggested more to other people. So as I said, I've just filmed another video on the 12-inch paper series, so that should be going up tomorrow, all going well. What do you mean you don't have anything good to share, Denny? You've put a couple of beautiful posts up there already. So I don't really want to put too much on. I want to leave the paper just speak for itself. So I'm just going to do the just the label, and just pop some of the good old cheesecloth underneath. You hear that big bang? That was Matt getting annoyed at his cat, I think. Or is that our cat? That's meowing.
It's meowing out here.
Where? I'll tell you what, these cats, they rule the house. Thanks, Karina. Thanks, Rhonda. She does have good stuff to share, Tanya. She's put a couple of posts on there already, and they look really good. Oh, my glue is all clogged up. So yeah, we're getting up there with the 12-inch paper series. I was up to, I mean, still lots more that we could do, but up to I filmed number 17 today. Attempted to film number 18, and as you know, what my day was like. Well, number 18 didn't make the cut, so we'll try again tomorrow or Sunday. Okay, guys, now I've lost my label. Oh, there it is there. Exactly, Tanya, they were really great. I think you sell yourself short, Danny. You're a bit behind, Karina, on the 52 tag series. I've done number 1. I've got all my tags cut out, and when it first started I had all these huge intentions. I was going to do them a set for my mum and a set for my sister, and put affirmations on the back of each tag, and that was going to be their Christmas present. Well, I've done I've done three tags of the first one, and then I haven't done any more. So don't feel bad that you're behind. I'm sure no one's as behind as me. So guys, I'm going to be sewing around this. I think I'm just going to leave that just as it is. I don't want too much, and I don't think I'm even going to put anything on the front, because I want to leave it as a journaling card. So just something really, really simple. I'm going to round the corners like Rhonda suggested on this one and see what happens. I need a new corner rounder actually, because mine's it chomps the card a bit. What are you up to, Karina? What number? Oh, Vicky, you're way ahead of me. You got up to number 5. And I thought, what I'm going to do, because I'm feeling a little bit, I don't know, I think it's just me lately. I feel like everything I do is just the same. so I've decided that I'm going to do Rachel's weekly challenge. So I think she's up to week 26 and here I am just starting. So I'm going to try and do that, and because I just thought her style is so different to mine, and I'm not going to copy, but at least, you know, like her first one was using making book page tags. I just forget to use book pages all the time, which is ridiculous, you know, in a big way. So I thought maybe it might just inspire me to do something a little bit different. So actually that does look quite nice rounded, doesn't it? Thanks for that suggestion, Rhonda. That's great. So as I said, I'll be sewing these. You know what I might do actually? I might just put a stamp, an actual stamp on there just to lift the colour. Now I did see I had some there this afternoon. What did I do with them? Yeah, I mean, I love what Rachel does. It's her and I, we've swapped journals before, and her journal is amazing. I don't know. I haven't had the time just to sit and watch YouTube, and I think like I'm missing out on, you know, I just really struggling to sit and watch it. Oh, I don't know. Look, I honestly don't know what it is. But I need to yes, broaden my horizons. What am I going to put on here? Where is it? You would die if you saw the amount of fabric I had, Denny.
Have you got fabric?
You know I've got fabric because you moved it all.
Yep.
Yeah, I just need to slow down a bit, I think, and excuse me, catch my breath. Was it last Sunday? I think we went out and this stamp's 1 penny. Wow. Bought a freestanding hammock. It's a double hammock. It takes 200 kilograms. Between Jim and I, we both can't get in there, but I got in there last Sunday, and it just, because it's a double one, it just cocooned me, and I wasn't going to sit in there for long or lay in there for long, and then 2 hours later I woke up. So yeah, it was so nice. So I'm thinking this Sunday afternoon too, I'm going to get in there for a little while with a book.
And a bit of Bublé.
And a bit of Michael Bublé. That's right, I turned Michael Bublé on and he sung me to sleep. So there we go. That's just lifted that up a little bit and given it a little bit of colour. And I'll sew around that. Okay. I'm keen to get, what have I done here? I've got a couple going now, haven't I? I'm keen to have a go at this, so I'm just thinking I'm going to trim this down. Your craft room is the tidiest craft room I have ever seen, Denny. YouTube fatigue, it's probably what it is. Is that with Shana Kerry Smith, the full deck challenge? Any book suggestions? Well, I haven't read a book for probably close on 7 years, and then I read 2. We went away in March to the beach, and I read 1 and then started a second one. I finished that, and then I haven't read any more since, but I started another Nora Roberts book. I don't mind hers. So I've just started that, and then I love Sandra Brown. She's really good. Karen Slaughter. James Patterson. They are all the sort of books I like to read. So I just had something pop up on my screen. Let me get rid of that. Oh, that's the trick, is it then, hey Denny? So if you know someone's coming, clean it up so it looks impressive, hey? Goodness me. I hope you didn't clean it up because you knew I was coming. Because if you saw my desk and my floor at the moment, you would die. I just need to find a straight edge here, so I'm not cutting this really crooked. I'm not really sure what I'm doing with this. I just liked the way the, what do you call that? Watercolour looked. American Dirt. What's that about, Amanda? I used to be, I used to read all the time. So this one definitely needs to have its corners rounded. Karina, if I challenge myself to do that, it'd be like the tags, the handmade tag challenge. I like that. I think that looks really good. And I need maybe just a darker pink to go around the edge. That might be too bright. Just trying to find all my ink pads. What's
Hey!
Just close your ears. The cat's scratching on the car. I thought Jim was going to go right off.
Come here, cat.
It's another dirty look. I don't know why I got the dirty look. I wasn't scratching the carpet.
You let him. You told him how to do it.
I did not. Oh, where is my pink ink pad gone now? Not this one. There's another one that I was using. I can hear you all screaming at me. It's in front of you. I don't know. Oh, here it might be under this. Here it is. Stop looking. Sometimes I wonder why you guys all come back, because I'm so disorganised.
That's why they come back.
Why? Because they have a good laugh.
Yeah. They say, look, see, there's another one like me.
Thanks, Yvonne. Thank you. So, you say, did you enjoy it? Because I read the Jack Reacher series too, and I loved it. It was easy to read. Yeah, what time is that? Oh, you got an hour and a half before you got to go or got to be at work, Tanya. Put your feet up. So yeah, this one I've used this stamp, which is really, I've really hung off keeping it for myself, but I decided no, I need to have it. So there's this frame here, which is the middle pops out of it as well, so you can use it as a frame, and this one as well. So they all pop out, and you can use these images all separately. And then that's the bigger one. And then I've just used watercolor around or in the frame, sorry, and it's just normal cardstock. So if you used watercolor paper, it probably would react better, but I think it's come up quite nicely actually. I've added too much ink there because I've covered all that. I wanted some of this colour of the cardstock showing. Anyway, that's right, I might do another one. And what I was thinking with that one, as I said in the beginning, I printed off a couple of, I've got some quotes and printed off a couple of sheets. I just put this in a Word document, and once again I will sew around this, and I just thought it would be really nice just to put, was playing around before we went live, just a really nice quote on the front to share with a friend. This one says, "Friendship is always a sweet responsibility, never an opportunity." Which is true when you think about it, for true friendship. Oh, who was the author of the Jack Reacher series? James, can you Google that? It wasn't James Patterson, I don't think, was it? Lee Childs, that's it. Thanks, Karina. Don't worry about it, James, you're sacked.
What? What?
Karina beat you to it.
Lee Child's love.
Oh, thank you. Thanks for that. I was going to mat it, and then I thought I could use some of this, the backing of the serviettes. Maybe I won't cut it. Maybe I'll tear it, just to give it a nice soft look. I really don't know. Don't know what I'm doing here. That maybe that quote's a little bit too big. Let me just see, although they're all going to be that long, because oh, this one, that one might be, that one's a little bit smaller, so I might use that one. Oh, I don't like this ruler. It's got cork on it, and it's it grips everything. In one way it's good, others it's annoying. Oh, thanks for popping in, Kerry. Enjoy work. Keep well. Oh, I am so struggling here. What is wrong with me tonight? It's a nighttime shift, Kerry. Is it an active sleepover shift? That one's a little bit better. Just been me all day today, I think, Vicky. I just frustrated with everything. Oh, Karina, thank you. You're so lovely. I really do appreciate you all. You're great. I don't know. I'm going to stick it down. I'm just going to do it. I'm going to add a little bit of, maybe a little bit of colour if I can. Is that even showing up? Yeah, I'm just going to add a little bit of colour around the edges. Not too much. No, I can't see which side it's on. Don't think it really matters too much. Thanks, Rhonda. What do you think? It's different, isn't it? It's something different. I'm just going to stick it down and be done with it. Be here all night otherwise. Oops. You could even just mat this with a patterned, really lovely patterned paper. Oh, Roland, what are you doing?
If you can,
we have
you
some
will.
really weird animals. He's up under the
Stairs.
up onto the stairs in the tiniest little triangle, and he's trying to curl around and sit down. He's on one of my fabric pouches. Normally I have a little, I call it his blankie. It's a, what do you call that? You put your feet on the shower mat. And I normally just put it on the end of my table. So he normally snuggles up there, but I've got mess everywhere and he can't fit. he's just so strange. What are you doing, darling? I think he's going to give up.
He thinks he's a small cat.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a monster. He thinks he's small, but he's not. So that's something a little bit different other than using your cheesecloth, I guess, is just use the backing of the serviette. It's different. Like a dripping tap, yeah. So I'm going to sew around this one as well. I'm actually probably not going to sew around the edge. I'm thinking I might just sew around this part, this rectangular part of the frame. I think that might be quite nice. And then that's the back. It's got a little bit of pink in there and rounded the corners, which looks really nice. So that's a bit different. I'm going to try and do something with the cat. Let me think, yeah. I'm going to use another quote. Oh, they're such funny creatures, aren't they, Jan? He's like this, he's the hugest cat. He's like a tiger. And he tries, last night I was trying to pack up some things. I had this tiny basket. I had this, I'll show you. I had this basket and I was going to pack up some bits and pieces for the shop. And he decided that there was no way I was going to do that, and he was going to sit in there, and he fit in there, but he was so squashed, he was hanging over the sides, and he just sat there. He didn't want me to do it. Certainly a breed of their own. Okay. That's what my son said to me, if it fits, I sits. It's about right, isn't it? Okay, so thinking, because she's so bright, I want to add maybe some flowers or something. I'm going to use this Warm Lipstick Distressing. Yeah, these are great, Karina. I really appreciate them. I've opened them all now, so they've got different inks on them. Okay. So ladies, I'm going to have to use a Gaelism here, and you'll have to talk amongst yourselves because I need to race to the ladies. I won't be long. I'll be back. I'm back. Sorry about that. Hi, Veronica. Happy birthday to your son. Wow. Thanks, Rhonda. Rhonda just blessed your gym. Hey, Cheryl. How you going? Exhausted? Oh, no, you've been on holidays this week. You're probably exhausted anyway. Back to work next week, hey? So, Cheryl, I'm making postcards tonight. So this is one that I've done. I'm going to sew around all of them, but I'm not going to do it tonight because it's too noisy and it shakes the camera. That's the back. I've just used serviettes on the back. This one, which is pretty plain, I also thought you could use it as a journaling card in your journal. Send it to a friend, and then I've just got this with tissue paper and just a label on the back. This one's a little bit different. I use this beautiful stamp set. Stamperia stamp set, and I've used the frame, and then I used a little bit of our watercolors. Cheryl's a fan of the watercolors as well, the Prima watercolors, and just randomly did it. It's just normal cardstock. I've just done a little quote, and I've used the backing of the little serviettes just to soften that a bit, and then that's the back. So that's that one, and now I'm working on this one. This is Frida the cat. So very different for me. And I'm putting cream, white on cream, so that might freak a few people out, but it's for our junk journals, so I'm just going to go with it. What's that beeping, babe?
Huh?
What was that was beeping?
Probably something up in Matt's room.
I'm just looking for something something bright. I'm thinking of tucking some flowers underneath this quote. I could probably do those. Oh, that's good, Veronica. I'm glad you arrived safely. Some more goodies to play with. Not that one. That's got mainly pumpkins and leaves in it. Oh, Rhonda, these are the Minte fussy cutting books. They're also in my shop. I'm a bit low on them at the moment, but the supplier that I get them from, I'm waiting for them to arrive in Australia from Poland. So once they get in stock, I will be restocking them. There is some still there if you wanted to have a look, but they've all got they're all backed, and you just fussy cut the flowers or the images out. They're just beautiful. This is Flora book number 5. So I'm just trying to find some flowers to cut out to put around, sort of to repeat the flowers that are on the front, on the back of the postcard, sorry. So I think this one's probably the one here that I've got. It's going to be the better one. Is there one with white roses? Not just white roses. Because they repeat. Let me just have a look. It's got a bit of pink tinge to it, that one. I think that one's probably the closest to any roses that I have in stock. Oh, hang on a minute. This one might have. It's got. They're like a whitey cream though. They're an ivory and they're not pure white. They're beautiful books though. Yeah. Oh, wow. That's exciting news, Cheryl. Oh, you'll have to let me know how you get on. Oh, hopefully it gives you a little bit more time to yourself. Oh, good. That's good, Veronica. You'll have to share it on the Facebook page. So I'm just going to try and do some quick fussy cutting here. I hope you don't all mind. Just want to add some of these flowers in. I'm thinking I'll probably cut them out and then won't like it. I'll tell you what, the Girl Friday is a bit slack today. I haven't had a coffee yet. The boy Friday actually should be.
We had a union meeting.
You had a union meeting?
Yeah.
Well, buddy, I tell you what.
Yes. We will not stand for it no more. We will not be intimidated.
Will not be intimidated into making coffee for me.
Yep. It seems to be a one-way street.
We'll just... Oh, I beg your pardon. Wow. Them's fighting words, I tell you. You should ask him to take a photo, Veronica, and send it to you. Well, that's a bit big. Enough. Vicky said that you might be a bit too scared to get near me. Well, very true. After today, that's quite possibly on the cards.
You're breathing. What are you breathing for?
Oh, babe, I really would appreciate a couple
Yeah,
if you'd
I'm
like
just
to.
going to having tablets soon enough. So
Well, no.
prioritise, you know.
Now.
Is that right? Geez, bossy much?
Yeah, I've never really been a yellow lover. Actually, the beauty of this is, because that's double-sided, it's not going to matter if it pokes out the back of the postcard, does it? It's got pattern there, but I want to sew around it. Oh, dilemma. Anyway, I'm going to try these smaller yellow ones and see how they come up. And she's got a couple of red ones in there as well. So we'll go along here. Graham took in a deep breath because of what Jim was saying, and like how, you know, oh boy, that's dangerous saying that. Yeah, he pushes the boundaries, I tell ya. What's she got? It doesn't have to be exactly the same. I'm going to put a pink one in there too, I think. Do a strip of flowers. Yeah, I'm thinking of doing a few dotted around the around here. The thing that's annoying me is that this is, I said that it might annoy you guys, but it's annoying me is that this is pure white. So I want to change that. I can't find anything at the moment. I know it's oh, see, and that's too dark. Anyway, it's done now. I've got a little bit too heavy-handed there. It's really grungy now. Oh, I think it's, anyway, that's, oh my goodness. Oh, look what I've done to that. I think we might just throw that one away and start again. Okay. Stop and think about what you're doing. Oh, goodness. Okay, let's try this again. Yes, Mr. Currong. Yes, it is the depth that varies. Welcome. How are you? Oh, we'd be lost without you. Actually, this saying might be good. You don't have to be crazy to be my friend. I'll train you. We might go with that one, I think. On a roll. I know. Oh, goodness me. If I'm going to mess it up, I'm going to mess it up properly. That's for sure. Okay, back to the drawing board. Oh, it's laugh or cry. Oh dear. This saying's so true though. You don't have to be crazy to be my friend. I'll train you. Where is it now? Now, if I can find... Let's try this again, hey? Let's see if I can mess this one up. Look at, do you like my lovely little bit of inking? Did. Thanks, babe.
How's your bin going, love?
The bin's great. Yeah, it's great. Thank you. It's like I'm falling off the table. There's just stuff everywhere. I need to put this on your desk because I can't fit it on mine. Oh, I think I'm delirious now. I've got my, he's done it, Monica. I've got my coffee now, so I'm happy. Oh, he's like, can you hear him? He's opening his bickies over there. Do you need to make so much noise?
I'm going to do you a favour and ignore you.
That's being kind, Amanda. The cat walked over it. I don't know what it actually looks like, but I'm too heavy-handed. That's my problem with these things. That's a better colour anyway. That's better. Thanks, Tanya, I will. No, I could watch people fussy cutting for hours too. Who was it? I was watching Rachel the other day, and she's left-handed, but she just makes it look so easy. Oh, that's good, Veronica. How'd that go? Which one did you do? Do you remember? I was just telling everybody that I've just filmed the number 17 in the series today, so that should be going up tomorrow. And I did attempt number 18. It's a bit like that saying that it didn't make the cut in the end. It's deleted. You'd die if I uploaded it. I haven't done a proper video for well over a month now, I think. So I'm a bit out of practice. Okay, I need to concentrate on what I'm doing here. Oh, goodness. Yeah, she's so fast. And she just, you know, for a lefty, few left-handed people that I know really struggled with the fussy cutting because trying to find the right scissors. So I leave a little bit of a halo around my, oh, it depends on the image actually, but this I leave a little bit of a halo around my images. Does everybody else do that, or do you cut right on the image? So you can see I've got like a little bit of white showing there. Night, Amanda, thanks for popping in. Hope your glue turns up pretty quickly. Okay. It's a struggle to watch because she's a lefty, because it looks so different. Yeah, I think that's probably why I do it too. So if I leave a little bit of a halo around it, it's better than cutting too much into the image. And then you try and straighten it up, and then it becomes smaller and smaller and smaller. I know in my head what I want to do here, but I don't know whether it's going to work out or not. No, I guess so. I guess that's why she's quicker at it, I guess. I'm probably a little bit more particular. But I was really surprised when I saw her the other day, and I'm thinking, wow, she fussy cuts really quickly. I have to, what I should be doing is, also in our little group, is putting a photo of the lives once I've finished them, because I'll sew around these tomorrow and finish them off. I just don't want to deafen you and make you sick with the camera jumping around. It bounces a bit. Oh, hi Kate. Sorry, I did miss your message. How are you going? How's self-employed going? It's good. I'm really enjoying. I'm still trying to find my feet and get a little bit of organisation and what have you. But I'll get there. But yeah, I'll get there. For the 20th. Well, I hope it's not hope it's not cancelled for your sake, Kate. And I understand you being very anxious about it, but reach out if you want to chat. I'm happy to have a chat. But I think it's something that you obviously, you definitely need to do, isn't it? I'm doing quite well, except that I can't craft tonight. Things are all not working out exactly the way I want them. But anyway, we're having fun. We're having a good laugh. So that's all that matters. Yeah, that'd be nice. Happy to have a chat. Look forward to it. You take care, Kate. Yeah, that's what I was saying to Vicky this afternoon, Danny. Like I just was in a real rut. I didn't know what I wanted to do, and you know, and there was some mention of, you know, cancelling it, and I thought, you know, I really enjoy catching up with you all and just hanging out. So whether we craft or not, I guess it doesn't really matter. Or if we just fiddle around and have a chat, that's nice. Well, I'm making a big mess of things. What's in my head isn't coming out here on paper, Tanya. It's like the other night, I woke up at 3 in the morning. I had this amazing idea. Well, I thought it was an amazing idea for my 12-inch paper series. And then I thought I should get up and I should write that down. I thought, no, it's that amazing, I'll remember. And then of course I forgot. And then it came to me a couple of days later. And so then when I tried to make it, it was like, yeah, that's not amazing at all. It didn't work out. So it's funny what you think will work. And when you actually do it, it doesn't. are we going to do? It's a pink one. Maybe we'll put a couple of these little ones here in, and this pink one, and maybe that blue one, and then we'll try and put it together and see. We might need a couple of leaves as well, maybe. So I don't know whether there was, we had the other night on our, if you, okay, just lost a bit of conversation there, that's okay. On our Facebook page, Be Inspired Paper Inspirations Facebook group, sorry, Vicky went live on, I don't know, what night was it, Vicky? Wednesday night, I think, which was a nice surprise, and that was interesting because I had no idea what I was doing, so I got on there with her just to chat and see what she was up to. And I had a gin with my dinner, so it was, so having a drink before using a new program and technology doesn't work very well for me, but
It was a good laugh.
it was a good laugh. We had fun, and Vicky showed us the journal that she was working on at the moment, which is looking really lovely. So if you get a chance, pop on over and just have a look at that. Tuesday, yeah. It was. It's just really relaxed, wasn't it, Veronica? So Vicky and I are going to be doing some crafting tomorrow via, I don't know, FaceTime, Vicky? Is that how we're going to do it? What's Jim doing? He's playing his game and eating biscuits, Denny, at the moment. Assorted cream biscuits.
The cat's out of the bag now. Nothing's sacred no more.
He's keeping his distance from me today. Getting to know all about me, yeah. Oh, we should get Katie on the live. You'll know everything then. She tells everyone everything about us. The good, bad, and the ugly. They get everything. I can hear you crunching, Jim.
Probably on top of there.
Stop it. I tried, Jim and I went grocery shopping on Thursday. No, we didn't. Yes, we did. When did we go? Yes, Thursday. And we haven't been for a few weeks, and we were just down to absolutely nothing, and I just about died when the price came up. Anyway, I've lost my train of thought what I was going to say now. Oh, because I'm celiac, they have, Arnott's have bought out Scotch finger biscuits, chocolate ripple, and tiny teddies in gluten-free now. We could only get the Scotch finger biscuits. The others were sold out, and they're actually not too bad. Hey Krista, how you going? Is he winning? And in the game, I don't know whether they win. Oh, you do? Do you win, Jim?
Yes.
No. Yep, Danny. See, you know more about it than I do. He is apparently. Yeah, gluten-free because see, there are a few Scotch finger biscuits up there, but I'm trying to be good, Rhonda.
Rhonda.
Just eating too much junk lately.
Oh, and that's my fault.
Probably, yeah, we'll blame you. So I've been really good for 3 days. I haven't. Oh, actually, I had a couple of chips last night when Jim was snacking. Shock horror! But normally I'd sit there and just munch away until they were all gone. So I've been really good all week so far.
I'm going upstairs to watch a movie. And,
Okay. See, Jim's going. He's leaving us.
yep. Alright, have fun. I'm up here, so I'm away from you.
Yeah. Feelings mutual.
Just cough if you need coffee.
Okay. All
Like
right.
that.
No worries.
I'll have my earphones in so I won't be able to hear you.
I'll text you. I'll text you. Leave your bickies, yeah. He loves the family assorted creams. He'll just sit there and eat them and eat them and eat them. So I'm just thinking I want to back this because this is just, I printed it on paper. I should have printed it on cardstock. I'm thinking I just would like to back it. I'm thinking I might even just do maybe some green, maybe. Let me just have a look and see what I've got. I'm just going through my scraps and I found this actually. Might be too much. I just want to have a little bit. You know what? I'm just going to do it. I just want the tiniest little bit just so that it's not that colour sitting on there. I'm just going to stick it down. Just going to do it. Oh wow, free fabric swatches. That's nice, Monica. How have you been, Krista? Seeing you being busy crafting as well. Back into it again, which is nice. So I just wanted the tiniest little mat just to break so that you could see the quote. So it just pops it off there a little bit. And then I think I'm actually going to mount this so this is going to be a little bit thicker. The problem with that is I need to sew it first. So is that going to be a pain if I just quickly sew? So you might want to, if I can get my sewing machine back over here, over all the mess, you might just want to mute your sound for a second. hopefully that wasn't too bad. I can't even really notice the sewing too much where I've sewn, but it's just also just to keep it all together because I didn't go right to the edges with the glue. Oh, that'll be nice, Krista. Getting some foam squares. I haven't used these for ages. Let's wonder if they're probably, oh yeah, they're still sticky. I've got to think about this. Hang on a minute. Yep. It would have been better if they weren't as thick, but anyway, it will be okay. Oh, thank you, Krista. Isn't it the best stamp? Love it. I was thinking the other day, actually now that I've done that, oh, I just have to do it now. I was thinking the other day I would like to, because I absolutely love anything to do with postcards, postal, images, that sort of thing. I was thinking I might even do a series on, yeah, so they're a bit old, they're not going to stick down properly, but that's probably not a bad thing until I get the flowers down, and I'll add some glue to the bottom of those. I'm thinking of doing a series on postcards and things made with the postal theme. So that's something that I've been thinking of as well. So I am just going to stick these down randomly. If I think too much about them, I'm not going to get it done. So this is so these foam dots I've had for goodness knows how long, and they're really not sticking that much, so I'm just putting a bit of extra glue. Yeah, I've got a few ideas, Veronica, so I'm just going to work on that for a while and see what I can come up with. Glue there and there. I think I can hear Katie coming down now. She'll be coming to say goodnight, so pop in and say hello. Just holding these down so that they stick down. So you get the idea of what I'm trying to do. What have I got? I might put a little bit of foam on that one. flying by the seat of my pants here, guys. So we'll just see what comes of this. Yeah, she won't be too far away because she normally takes herself to bed about 9 o'clock. I thought I heard her door opening, but it might have been Maddie. I just need to add a bit of glue here. I'll tell you a funny story about Katie. So this morning I decided I'd have a sleep in. So I slept in till about 8:15. So Jim normally leaves to take Katie to Endeavour. So he normally leaves not long after, too long after 8 o'clock. So anyway, I heard them go because they're not quiet. And I thought, oh, well, I may as well just get up and start the day. And Jim got home and he said, he stopped at the lights and he turned around and he just went, oh my God, Katie, what's going on? Hang on, I better wait. Is this her coming? No, I don't think it is. Anyway, she decided that she wanted to wear makeup today and she had it everywhere. So, yeah, she just had, I think she put lipstick on her, on for eyeshadow, and oh my goodness. It was just, I mean, I didn't see it, but when she got home, it was gone. So she obviously didn't put too much on, but enough for it to be noticed by Jim anyway. So I'll have to get her auntie, so my sister she's a beautician by trade, so she does makeup and all that sort of thing. I might have to get her to sit down with Katie because I don't wear makeup. I wouldn't have a clue. I wear eye makeup, like a little bit of eyeliner and mascara, not much, just so that I look like I am alive. So I'll have to get her to show her how to put a little bit on. It's so funny. I mean, she's 24. But I love, with the Down syndrome, that she doesn't have any, she doesn't care what people think about her. And, well, she does to a point. Sometimes she does. She has emotions and she gets upset sometimes. She's said to me a couple of times, person staring at me, why is that person staring at me? And I just say, because you're beautiful. So she knows what's going on, but she doesn't have the same with her clothing. She wears, if I let her out of the house in some of the clothes that she chose to put together, oh my goodness. So yeah, I think it is a good idea, Yvonne. I think I'll have to get Lisa onto that. She's going over to Lisa's tomorrow, so I might actually ask Lisa to just go through a little bit with her. So what are you thinking of this so far, guys? Should I put, I might just even put, will I just put the one down here? Thanks, Tanya. Yeah, you have a great shift. Take care. Yeah, so just one on the right, I think. Here's Katie Koo. Do you want to? You can't see the ladies, but do you want to say hello?
Yeah.
I don't know. You're not even in the camera, darling. You've got to go a bit closer.
Oh yeah.
Say hello.
Hello.
Katie, say hello. Like, speak. Say hello.
Hello.
There you go. They're saying hi, Katie. Kerry said hi. I'm trying to, the light's in the way now. So we've got Kerry said hello. Veronica said hello. Rhonda says good night, Katie. Love your nails. She's got the best nails, Rhonda. They're all natural. Vicky said night, Katie. Sleep tight.
Okay.
Cheryl said hi, Katie. Sleep well. Yvonne said night, Katie. Everyone's talking to you.
Yep.
What's the matter? You've been crying.
Nah.
No?
No,
Why? You're not getting sick again?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. All right. Love you.
That's good.
I'll see you in the morning.
Yep.
So you're going to Lisa's tomorrow?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Damien's going to pick you up at 10.
Yep.
All right. Have you packed your bag?
Yeah, yeah.
No. All right. Well, you'll be up at 5 in the morning anyway. You can do it then. All right. Love you.
Yeah, but are you cold?
Night, Katie.
No.
I'm getting a bit florally, aren't I? Denny. So I think I'm just going to leave that one there, and I'm going to have it poking up, a little bit there as well. I thought I had some left, but I don't. Yeah, so Katie's gone to bed. She's going to my sister's tomorrow. I don't know, she doesn't like staying home too much if she can help it. A little social butterfly. Oh, she'll have a ball, Veronica. She's got my little nephew who's, well, he's just turned 5, but it is just so beautiful watching them together. He just absolutely, I mean, the feeling's mutual. He absolutely loves her. He just, there can be, like, even my mum, she doesn't even exist when Katie's around. He runs to her and she, they run into each other's arms, and it's just beautiful. And she's been that way with him since he was born. They've just had this amazing bond. So I hope it continues. She loves, I think that's a little bit of the attraction to going. I mean, well, she loves spending time with my sister, but also she gets to spend time with Felix, and she loves helping, with him and that sort of thing. So, yeah, it's good for her. Thanks, Rhonda. I'm just having trouble with the foam squares because they're so old. I won't throw them out because I can use glue, but I just got to make sure that they stick, that's all. So I'm really quite happy with that. It's got a nice little quote on there, and then that's the back of that one. I think that one's turned out really well. And it's a little bit 3D as well, you can see there. Pretty cute, even if I say so myself. So look, I've done 1, 2, 3, 4. And this one, or technically I had this one done just before the live, but that's okay. I'm going to do something with this one. I'm certainly not going to put these flowers on there. Actually, what I wanted to do, let me just put this away. Yeah, I ended up putting glue on both sides of the foam, Rhonda, because they just weren't sticking. what I wanted to do was I was thinking I might make one without the postcard stamp, just to show that you don't have to have an actual postcard stamp to do it. Well, I mean, I'm going to use the word postcard. So let me just grab my cardstock here. So I'm going to cut this. Let's try to work out how big this is. 8. So I'm going to cut them. So it's not quite 6. Oh, let's go 4. I'm just going to cut it at 4 inches and then not quite 6. Yeah, okay. Good night, Eleanor. Have a good sleep. It was lovely to see you today. Take care. Okay, so what am I going to put on the back of this one? First, let me think. I'm going to put a bit of dictionary again. I like the look of the book paper. And that's not quite big enough, although I could have it. I like to keep the numbers, you know that, so I'm going to cut the number off. Just going to cut the top off that so I can keep that. Actually, no, I probably should stamp it first, shouldn't I? So that I've got a nice smooth edge. So this is, this says postcard, and this actually comes out of this darkroom door stamp. So correspondence, and that's it there. That's what I'm going to use now. So I'm just going to use black. Will I use black? No, let's use ground espresso for something different. I'm going to I'm just going to move this closer to me. I might go off screen for the moment. I just want to try and get this as central as I possibly can. It's a beautiful colour, Denny, isn't it? It's so old. Okay, so that's once again perfect impression from the darkroom door stamps. And I'm going to use Jim's gone up. I wondered why. I thought he mightn't have been feeling well for him to go up there, but he's gone up to watch, what is it? It's Suicide Squad, is it? The Margot Robbie's in. He loves her. As I was saying today, it took him, he had her on his phone for the first 12 months we were going out together. It took him 12 months to get her off the phone as his wallpaper and put me on there. Aren't they great, Cheryl? And they stamp, they like the coverage is really good. So have you used yours? We probably have if you said you love them. So this is, when you get your darkroom door stamps, they will come on the red rubber all in one piece. And I normally I don't cut the whole stamp. I only cut it when I'm going to use it. And you don't have to be overly neat, as you can see. Mine's not. I don't have really, the Tim Holtz scissors are really good for that, but I don't have any of those, so just putting my slippers on, but they're on the wrong feet. It's getting cold. You'll have to share with us what you've made, Cheryl. So yeah, anyway, sorry, I was saying with the darkroom door stamps, they come as one whole block and you've got to cut them apart. So I'm going to put this down the bottom, I think. Hang on. No, I'm not. That's the dog in the background now, if you can hear slurping. I've decided to have a drink. I'm going to, I think. Now, I'm probably going to mess this up, but it's all okay. I'm just taking that side off, and I'm thinking that I will stamp it's okay. Got a little bit of a shadow there. I don't know whether I'm loving that, but I'm committed now. I have to go with it. What have I done here? I've stamped the wrong one. On the dough? Okay, anyway. This is going to be wonky as. Oh, it's not too bad. Hey, didn't do too bad at all. Okay, so I've stamped that. I might just put that back so I don't lose that. Oh, great, Veronica. I'll have a look later. So I'm thinking in this one of Tim's, he's got this. Or do I do that? No. Hang on, let me have a think about this. No, okay. Just bear with me for a minute. I'm just going to... paper just to see the colour of these. I don't know why I'm being so particular. They're very brown, aren't they? That one's better. Okay. It'll be great, Veronica. I know it will. And that's what we want. We want you to share what you made so you can inspire all of us. Okay, so I'm just going to... So I'm just having a little bit of a look at this. I'm just doing it obviously different. What have we got in here? No, let's use... Not that it even really means anything. It doesn't have to mean anything, does it? We'll use this number 5. And try and get it straight. Well, that's where it's going because I dropped it on there. So the number 5 means nothing, but I just wanted to show you that you can make your own postcard using different stamps and that. And once again, because I'm being overly particular, I'm just going to measure down 1 1/8, I think. Maddie hasn't come down and said hello tonight, has he? He didn't go out tonight. They're going out tomorrow night. And so you should, Veronica. You do beautiful work. Yeah, I mean, I'm overthinking it too, though, Danny. I mean, it doesn't have to be, you know, as precise as what I'm making it. And I'm just going to go to the edge. Sorry if my head is in the way. Like that. And then I'm going to come down. I'm hopeless at drawing straight lines. So this is the only reason I'm measuring. So I'm going to come in at there, whatever that is. I'm going to draw a line down here, sort of. Let me have a look. My mat must have static or something on it tonight because everything's just sticking to it. I'll try and line that up as best I can. And then I'm just going to bring that down there. Well, I love what you made for me, Veronica, and it's just beautiful. There's nothing, absolutely nothing wrong with what you do, so you should be proud of what you've done. So I can't wait to have a look at the Facebook group and see what you've made. So there's a postcard, and that's just using, well, 2 sets of stamps. I mean, and there might even be something in here that I could have used, so that would be 1 set of stamps. So fairly basic, and then you can decorate how you want. So, and these are bigger than, these are probably more true to size for your true postcards. I'm just going to rub that the pencil off. And then we'll put something on the back. What will we put on the back? What will we put on the back? I've got some really lovely serviettes that I very rarely use, so this might be nice. Let's do that. But I was going to put book paper underneath, wasn't I? I think I'll do that. And I'm just going to use this and just tear it a bit so it's not going to cover the whole back of the card. Let's just do that. Whoops. Okay. I'm just going to trim that off. I've stuck that in the glue. So that's okay, and then I'm going to use this one. I just need a bit of tape. Might just let's do that. Oh, really, Veronica? I'll send you some. I've got so many. I'll send you a few different ones if you'd like. We've got lots of gift shops, and there's cheap shops. Just with the cheap shop serviettes, you have to be really, really careful. I know I got caught. I made this lovely, there's a video, I think, on my channel, garden journal for my mum, and I used what was a beautiful coloured serviette from one of the cheap shops in there, and as soon as I added, maybe if you use glue stick it wouldn't matter, but I used Mod Podge on it, and all the colour just ran. It just ruined the whole page, and I'd already sewn the signature in, so I had to try and fix it. Anyway, I look at that journal and that particular page, and I just cringe because it just ruined, for me it ruined the whole journal. Anyway, Mum didn't notice, or so she said. So but yeah, you just got to be careful. But yeah, that's not a bad idea, Kerry. Maybe we could do a group, a swap in the group with napkins. So what does everyone think about that? It wasn't very nice at all, but anyway, it was one page in the journal, and I sort of managed to sort of fix it a little bit. But you live and learn, don't you? So that's I keep sticking it in the residue glue. So that's like a little postcard that I've just made just using stamps and a pen and a ruler. So it's really limitless what you can do. And you don't even, I mean, you can have it look like a postcard but not necessarily have postcard, the word postcard. It's always nice though. I'll have to try and find my Tim Holtz postcard stamp set. I know I've got it. I just don't know what I've done with it at the moment. Roland, what are you doing? What are you doing, mate? Hey? Got the cat down here eating the plastic from one of the serviette packets now. So that's quite nice. I don't mind that. You can't really see a lot of the book page under there, but that's not too bad. I'll send you some anyway, Veronica. So if you don't have any to swap, so that's going to make it a little bit difficult, I am happy to send you some. I'll get onto that this week. But yes, definitely I will, Kerry, that's a really good idea. I might organise a swap in the group and see how we go. What you doing, darling? Hey, you come to say hello. Have you? You come to check out the postcard? Yeah, don't like it? Well, there's Roland saying hello, so now he's got his tail just flicking. Will you please move? Can you move? Come on. Hop down. No, I'm happy to do that. Veronica, that's fine. I'll just get this cat out of the way. Come on, mate. Darling, come on, what are you doing? Oh. He's trying to get, I've got a glass here with water in it from the watercolours, and he's trying to get it. He is beautiful. He's a bit of a nuisance sometimes, but he's a cutie. Okay, so I'm going to, what am I going to do here? I'm just thinking. So this is something different, and I don't know whether this is going to work. It's probably too big. Actually, I'm going to put this onto a bit of cardstock. I think. And, okay, let me just have a play here. Put it on. Yeah, it makes it hard, especially if you just think, oh, I want to duck down to the shop and grab something. You've got to order it and wait for it to turn up. Yes. I was telling Jim about it this afternoon. So Vicky and I, we were chatting this afternoon. Oh, it's so funny. Every time I think about it, I nearly wet myself laughing. He's little Lou is a little foxy terrier, is he, Vicky? And of course he has to get in on the action if we're chatting. Anyway, I was talking to him, and he decided he'd walk across the table in front of the camera, but he just stops when he's got all his manhood showing right at the right time. Then he decides he's going to walk back the other way and stops again. It's almost like he was posing for it. Oh, he's so funny. It was so funny. Night, Krista. Take care. I keep thinking of that. It's hilarious. Oh, it was Veronica. It was almost like I could sort of see him like standing on his back legs. It was almost like posing for the camera. Fox Terrier and a Terror. I think that comes with the breed, doesn't it? I really need to sort out my craft room, obviously, now that I've started crafting in here a little bit more, because I know that I've got a beautiful Biggs die that goes through my Big Shot machine, Sizzix Big Shot. and it's a beautiful butterfly, one of Tim Holtz's newer ones. And I was looking for it today as well. So I had another thought for something else, and I can't find that. So I've obviously got maybe a couple of boxes that I haven't completely unpacked, or the thing is I haven't really had a chance to sit in here and craft all that often, so it's just put away somewhere where it's not meant to be. So I'll have to have a bit of a reorganize and see what I can find. Yeah, there's not unfortunately a lot of the bricks and mortar stores aren't around anymore. There's still some, which is good, and I don't know. I'll tell you a little dream I've got. I'm hoping by the end of next year to be doing paper inspirations full time. And I would love to have a studio shop space. So that's what I am aiming towards. So hopefully that will happen. We have to have dreams, don't we? Dreams and goals. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, it's in a safe place with a lot of other things, Rhonda, unfortunately. So I'm just going to ink around this. Oh, Rhonda, I think we might do corner rounder on this as well. I'm glad you suggested that. They look a little bit more classy, don't they? I'm still breaking in my sponge, so you can see little bits and pieces still coming off, but that ends up stopping eventually. Oh, a bit heavy on the ink. Look at that, I've done that again. And once again, I will sew around this. And I might, oh no, I should be able to get, oh no, I might have to do it again too before I stick this down. So I'm just going to bring my sewing machine over again. I'm sorry about the noise. Thanks, Kerry. Oops. Okay. Rhonda, it's a Brother GS 3750WT. And I love it, and I don't think they make them anymore because I've been doing a little bit of a search because I like to get a second one. So I've got 2 for my workshops that I teach. So I've just gone round, gone reasonably straight to start with, and then I've just gone round with a wiggly line there. Okay, I'll have to look into that, Rhonda. This machine has just been an absolute workhorse. Jim bought it for me as a Christmas present, I think 2 years ago, because I didn't want to use my good quilting machine on paper, and it hasn't skipped a beat, and it's so beautifully. I've always had like Janome machines, which I know Brothers made in the same factory as Janome, and my Janomes, I've absolutely loved them, so this one's no exception. Oh, I wanted to sew around him too. Sorry guys, sewing machine's coming back. My mum's got an old Elna, and I tell you what, if my good quilting machine ever, I was without it for some reason, needed to have a service or something, I'd use mum's Elna, and it was amazing. I didn't even realise that Big W sell sewing machines, Cheryl. There you go. So I'm just going around this really roughly. I'm trying not to go too fast because it tends to shake the camera a little bit. Oh, Cheryl, what did Courtney think about the quilt? you poor thing. At least you got it finished. That's fantastic. I'm glad she loved it. It looked amazing. Oh wow, I'm going to have a look at Big W then. I didn't even realise that they sold sewing machines. I never go to Big W. So I've just sewn the body of the butterfly. I don't know whether you can see that. And you've probably seen in my previous videos, I always like to sew up and down the body, so long as it's not too, you know, it has to have a decent amount of width here on the body, because otherwise you just end up chopping the butterfly in half. And I just like to tie off the antenna. And then I utilise that. So I'm going to stick this down on our postcard. I might just add a little bit of ink around the edge there. And I'm just going to glue that down, probably add glue to about here on the underneath and on the body, and just so that, and leave the wings so that they're flapping a little bit. Thanks, Rhonda. Just going to glue this down. So that's all I've done, is just added that much there. I'm just going to stick it down like that. Thanks. Yeah, I think you know, I really look forward to Friday nights, because I can just sit and play and chat with you guys. I think you all help me relax a little bit more. So there's no real pressure, because we've got a lovely group of ladies and gents that pop in, and you know, we can have a laugh with one another and at one another, and it's just so nice. I really look forward to it. So I'm just going to cut them a little bit shorter so you can see they look a little bit realistic. I love that one. I think that's really good. And then it's just got some interactive wings there as well. And a bee on the back there. So that's cute, something different. So that's the glue on that's still a little bit wet, so it's sort of a little bit buckled, but it'll settle down once that is dried. So that looks really, I really like that one. I think that one's my favourite so far, and I quite like that one, and I really like that one too. So they're all very different, aren't they? I know, Daddy, and it's closing in, and I've actually got, if you saw the floor, if you saw the floor, you would die. It's just got mess everywhere. It's driving me mad. I need to clean it up tomorrow. Oh, I didn't know it was Graham. No, I didn't. He's sneaky, isn't he? There you go. So these I'll sew around as well. I've sewn around that one, just around. I'm going to do the corners on that one too, if I can find my... When's our get-together day? The monthly one. Daddy, it's the 3rd. I'll be sending out emails tomorrow. I've only just managed to get onto the lady again and confirm everything. So we're going to a new venue. So I'll let everybody know tomorrow. Okay. So they are quite cute. I've got one more. Have you all got one more in you? I might just try and finish this one. Oh, that's right, I've done that on the back. So what I'm going to do there, I think I might even leave the back like that, and I might just do a little collage or something on the front here, just something different again. I've got some paper left over here. And I've got a scrap of grid paper under here somewhere. I was using it the other day. So once again, that's white, but you won't worry about that. No, I'm going to tear it like this. Boom, boom, on your bed, mate. On your bed. On your bed. Okay, I am just going to glue it down. Well, it's got reverse cycle air conditioning, Denny, so it should be a lot warmer, and also it's got a heap of natural light, which is even better. So unfortunately I'm not going to be able to come to this one because which is fine. So we've got some friends visiting for the weekend, which is going to be a lot of fun. But I'll be there. I'll pop in the morning because the lady that owns the business needs me to go there since I'm the one that organised it first time round. So I'll pop in the morning. That's okay, Graham. I just like, oh, we've got another man, because we've have had a couple of males lurking in the background, and I had a couple of emails a couple of weeks ago from a gentleman who said that he was watching and enjoyed watching the crafting session, but he didn't comment on the live, so I didn't realise. And I had said something about we have a lovely group of women here, so I'm not sure. I think he might have taken offence to that. So we do have some men that pop in every now and again, which is nice. So you would know everything, all the terminology and everything anyway, Graham, wouldn't you? With Vicky crafting in the same room as you. And what am I going to do here, guys? Oh, actually, look at this. This was sticking out of my pile here. I wonder. words next to the... I'm thinking I might use this, Rhonda. Just stick this down. And then maybe... Let me just have a look and see how that looks. You could have stutter there, Kerry. Bees. Oh, you won't even miss me, Danny. I'll pop in the morning and say hi and have a coffee with you guys. But I can't hang around, unfortunately. I've got 2 of my beautiful friends coming up for the weekend. They'll be up on Friday, so and I don't get to see them very often. So I'm really, really looking forward to spending a bit of time with them. This is very... How is this going to work? Probably not well. Why am I cutting it? Because the that's all just going to blend in, isn't it? I think I'll cut it anyway. He's clueless, is he? Oh, Jim hears me talking about it. Like when I was doing a lot of quilts, or a lot of sewing in 2019, 2020, Jim's got all his fat quarters and the layer cakes, and he's got all that down pat, and the wadding, and you know, he knows all the terminology. I was talking to someone the other day about the journals and everything, and he's butting in with all the, you know, everything about journal making, so he obviously listens to what's going on. I think this is probably just gonna tear, isn't it? Because I'm not going to be able to glue onto the back of this. I'm researching how to make a CNC controller panel for my... okay, yeah. I understood all of that, Graham. I remember, Denny, you were missed. Can you imagine? I don't even know. Maybe I could. We could do a... who is there? There's a couple of people on YouTube that... husband and wife that journal. I can't think of their names now. Oh, isn't that bee just cute? How am I going to glue it on, though? I need help, guys. See, if I use Mod Podge now, I could do that. Is the glue stick going to work? Yeah, I feel your pain. It's the same as sometimes Jim talks about his game that he plays, and I'm just like, my eyes just glaze over when he says the word. So if I glue onto this though, yeah, see, it's going to tear it. I need to work out where I'm going to put it. And I'm just doing it. Just doing it. Then I can lift up the bits that I haven't glued. I want to glue down here though and get the little legs. Oh, that is so cute. What a gorgeous little bee. I'm hoping that glue will rub off, the excess glue. A lot of excess glue. You come back again, Roland. Hey, you come back again, darling. So he's missing his cuddles. He normally has cuddles by now, don't you? Hey? How cute is that bee? Just trying to get rid of that excess glue, and I've got some of the serviette there that I haven't got blue under, I think. Oh, I love Adele. She's hilarious. She's I haven't watched them I've seen Inky Beard pop in on some of her videos, but I haven't seen them craft together. But thank you. Who's, I'm sorry if I mispronounce it, Orvella. Thank you very much. That is the cutest bee. I love that. So the swap we do, I'll be putting one of these. Look at the all the different sizes. Isn't that amazing? Hi Mary, how you going? So we go live. Where are you from? Are you in Australia or overseas? We go live every Friday night at 7 p.m. Queensland time in Australia. So, oh wow, it's 10 o'clock. We've been going for 3 hours. I didn't even realise. That's how much fun we have. So we've just been concentrating on making postcards tonight. So I'm just going to leave that, even though there's a butterfly in the back. I'm sewing around all of these. So I love that bee. That is just beautiful. Yeah, so we've just been making postcards tonight. And we are almost ready to say goodnight. Sorry, Virginia. Okay. Yeah. Yes, when he can use both sides of his brain. So that is really, I really like that bee. It's a little cutie, that one. Thank you for inspiring me to look through my serviettes or napkins, whatever you call them. Vicky, was a great suggestion. And we're just about to have a visitor come again. I'm going to round those corners. You're going to come and say hello, mate. Hey? There's so much on the desk you can't find your footing, can you? Hey? He doesn't know what he's going to do. I definitely like the postcards with the rounder corners a bit better. They look so much nicer. So, yeah, I don't know. Hi, Denny. Yeah, I said hello to Mary. I'm pretty sure I said hello to Mary. Sorry, Mary, if I didn't. Oh, Vanessa, hi. Fix the sound. Just lost track of the conversation. Sorry, there's been a couple of new people pop in. 8 a.m. Just having a cuppa. Thank you. Oh, Jan, where did I get it? That's a good question. Let me see if I can find the packet, and I might. You know where I think I got it from was Springs Garden World. Ambient is the brand. So ladies, what was I going to say? Southtown News. Do they have the B one, Kerry? Maybe I got it. Actually, I think I did get it from there. Now that you say that, I noticed I was in sending orders earlier this week as well, and they had a lot of new ones, but I didn't stop. But I might have to actually have a look next week when I send the orders this week. See what new ones they've got. What was I going to say? So the new ladies that have popped in, we have a Facebook page if you're interested in joining. It's called Be Inspired, so BE Inspired, _ Paper Inspirations. I'll just see if I can put the link there for you. Just bear with me for a second. Southtown News Agency, Jan, in Toowoomba here. So I can send you a couple if you like. So I've just pinned our Facebook group to the top of the chat there. If you'd like to join, we'd love to have you. So we're just it's just somewhere to, I know there's lots of different junk journaling groups, but I mean, it doesn't even have to be junk journaling. So it's about being creative, inspiring one another to be creative. People can reach out and have a chat. We're looking at doing I'll have to have a look at that tomorrow, organising a swap for some serviettes and napkins. If any of the international ladies want to join in, I might just do the international ladies separately to ours, if that's okay. We'll see who we get interested in it, but we're going to organise that. There's also a random act of kindness list there if you'd like to be included in that. Just pop your name down, name and address, and I'll add it to the list. Yeah, no worries, Jen. I can send you a couple. They're beautiful. I'm going to revisit my stash of napkins now. I didn't, now that Vicky's told me just to use a glue stick, that's once again, I don't know what rock I've been hiding under. I just get in my own little bubble sometimes and just craft away. But I really love that bee. So we'll do that. Yeah, I'm happy to send international as well. What I might do is I might just say, leave it with me anyway. We'll work it out. I'll talk to you tomorrow about it, Vicky, and just see if people are happy to send to international, and then we can sort of pair people up that way. So just keep an eye out on the group for that, guys. If you're interested in doing a serviette or napkin swap, we'll work that out. So I'll show you what I've done. So as I said, and I know I keep repeating myself, but I'm going to finish these off with stitching around the outside. So we've got this cute little bee one that we've done, and that's on the back. This one, which is different, it's just got some tissue underneath and a nice little verse, and I've used watercolour. I will stitch around this, but I'm going to stitch on the inner edge here on that frame. And we've got that one on the back. Yeah, well, Mary, go to the, I've linked the Facebook group up above. You do have to answer a couple of questions to be accepted into that. So if you're interested, we would love to have you. Just answer those questions, and then give me a few days and I'll organise a swap. I'll have a chat with Vicky tomorrow if that's okay, and we'll work something out. So we've done these two, this one as well, so it's a little bit dimensional. We've got some flowers, and the reason I did flowers there is because we've got Frida the cat on the back, so I wanted it to match in with her flowers there. And the saying says, you don't have to be crazy to be my friend, I will train you. Thanks, Avella. Have a nice day. Hi Bella D. Yes, so we've made these 3, and then this is a very plain one. I've just put a real stamp on there just to bring a bit of colour out. I'll sew around the edge, and then we've just got this on the back with a label that we've stamped for. This one I did actually make. I had a bit of a play around prior to the live, so, and I've just used a stamp and fussy cut them out, and that's another beautiful bee napkin on the back. So we've done 6, and I think this one's my favourite. So we did this one just on some cardstock and used several different stamps and just ruled some lines. And this was off the tissue paper this tissue paper, and I just put it on cardstock, and so it's quite dimensional, and we've got that on the back. Yeah, Frida's beautiful, isn't she? So we've done 6. Yay, go us, hey? So that was really fun. Guys, thank you so much again for all of your support. I really, really do look forward to our Friday Night Lives. It just relaxes me, and it just lets me play and just really, I mean, I know I do. I put pressure on myself, but as I said, I spoke to Vicky earlier or later this afternoon, only a couple of hours out of the live, and I'm just like, I have no idea what I'm going to do because I've just had a really ordinary day, but just talking to all of you has inspired me to create. So I will take, I'll finish these off, I'll sew them, and I'll take photos and I'll add them to the group so that you can all see them finished. I've had fun. I've had a lot of fun, so it's been really lovely chatting to you all. So Dee, where are you from? Yeah, and thank you, Vicky, for all your help as well. So I'm not sure whether Dee's still there. I just was wondering where she's from. So otherwise, I am going to... Oh, we've got another newbie. These must be all the international ladies. You're from New York. Hi, Celeste. From USA, yeah. So it's getting that time where you guys are getting into your day, I guess. I miss Carrie tonight. She's been suffering from insomnia quite a bit, but she's obviously catching up on some sleep, so that's good for her. Oh, that's good. I'm glad you joined us, Mary. That's great. So yeah, Dee and Celeste and Mary, and I think I love you. I can't remember what her name was, the international ladies. If you're wanting, and Vanessa, yes, if you're wanting to join our Facebook group, I've just pinned it to the top of the page. So you just need to answer a couple of questions. We're going to get a napkin swap happening. So I'm glad you could join us, Vanessa. All right, well, ladies, I am going to call it quits for tonight. I'm going to get out of my little 6-inch square that's happening here. And I am crafting with Vicky tomorrow. So Vicky, I'll get up in the morning and I will try and endeavour to make a space for me to make something. Because honestly, it's like high on both sides and I've got stuff all over the floor. I'm just in a total mess. That's okay, Vanessa. You don't have to do any swaps. If you're wanting to do swaps, you can just let me know. But that's okay. All right, yeah, lovely to have you all here from the US, etc. So it's really great that you join in. I'm really happy with what I made, Vicky, and it's pretty much all thanks to you and inspiring me this afternoon and giving me a little pep talk. So thank you so much for that, my friend. I will see you all next Friday night. Yes, next Friday night. I will see you next Friday night. Yes, you better clean up too. Oh, well, let's just work in our 6-inch space, hey? We'll probably end up talking all day anyway and not creating much. All right, I am going to go now. I'm going to go and have another cup of tea and head off to bed, I think. So thank you. Yeah, thank you for joining me, and I'll see you all next week, hey? Take care. Bye-bye. I've got to turn it off. I always have this issue, don't I? Hang on a minute. I found, if I get, still here. Okay, I'm going to try this, so I'm probably going to go now. Take care, everybody. No, that didn't work. Hang on. No, hang on. I did it last week. I'm trying to, without getting, I can't get out of here without a rubber tip to exit. So I'm just going to have to finish it like this. I'm so sorry. Take care, everyone.